Hello guys, and welcome to Sunday Drivers Cup 2022 season. Today we are driving around Daytona International Speedway. The legacy implementation of the track and the layout is a little bit different than what we are used to. So we are using the Moto layout, which is new layout for me and new layout for the series. So it's a little bit more technical track than the basic so-called road course, which has only like 4 corners and big oval. But yeah, in this layout we have a little bit more corners in midfield, which will make things a little bit more interesting. And as you can see, we are having a rolling start, and not only that, but I'm leading the pack, so I'm starting from pole position. And yeah, honestly, getting the pole position was only a matter of who managed to get the best tow from the cars in front, and I managed to get like a huge double tow during my fastest qualifying lap, and I got the pole position with something like 2/10 marching to the second place. And yeah, so behind me is starting Joseph Giveny, then Xavier Lopez, Svetanov, Just Raykot, Michael Elliott, Thomas Daly, Aaron McGrath, Stefan Aldering and Scotty Angelo, and that is the top 10. Anyway, we are soon about to go to green, so I wasn't quite sure how to take this start, so I thought I will just wait for the green light. I'll just keep this pace until the lights go green, and then I go flat out and try to survive the first few corners. I knew even if I managed to hold my lead during the first lap, I knew it will be very, very hard to maintain the lead during the whole race, because the tow is very, very huge here, as we will see in this video later on. Yeah, there was a little bit of accidents behind. I think there was Josh Giveny, Just Raykot. My teammate Michael Elliott was also involved that little accident, but I managed to survive. And behind me is now Xavier Lopez, Lee chasing me, and that was pretty much the start. Now I skipped to the end of the first lap, and behind me you can see it is actually Tom Daly who started from 9th position. He's already challenging Xavier Lopez. He's using the tow, they are going side by side, and it is more likely that he's going to get the 2nd position at this point. So yeah, Tom Daly also, I think, yeah, he did won the first race, so I really need to pay attention to him. He's really quick, and also I make a little bit a mistake to the first corner. It didn't affect too much, but of course I lost some time. But like you can see now, it is Tom Daly right there behind me, and he's probably within the draft range already, so not good news for me. And now I skipped to the end of that lap, and he's probably doing the same thing for me that he did for Xavier. I make this little dangerous move, maybe here that wasn't necessary. I let my car go a little bit outside. I wasn't quite sure actually where Tom is going, but I guess we just gambled that the right way this time. But yeah, it wasn't really my intention to do that. At this point I thought that no point for me to brake later, just let him go. I will have my chance still, and I just didn't want to risk it at this point. It was almost like Sander's words echoing in my head. just take it easy. And this is the end of that lap. So it seems like the race is gonna be like this. So we are driving in a row during the midfield, and then whoever is leading the train is going to lose a position by the end of the lap. So yeah, I used the tow, and the speed difference is quite huge. We are going side by side, but it seems like Tom is not giving up position so easily. So we are still going side by side. We'll leave room there for each others. We are still going side by side for nice racing, respectful, having this inside line here. And I might actually have a chance here. Just need to brake a little bit later there. Yep. And that's the move done. That's actually quite nice racing there. And it wouldn't be a race recap if we didn't see at least one single lap completely, so we will take this lap, take a look at it completely so that you will get the idea what the track is like. So that corner is pretty nice. You almost like have to throw the car sideways there. This is also a very interesting corner. I always tend to go there too fast, like this time I overshoot by a mile. You really have to be patient there, but then again I was holding inside line here, so it didn't really matter too much. I only lost some time. Here it is very important to hit the apex inside, get a good exit. Then I'm just trying to break the toe here, but Tom didn't even want to use the toe. He's just planning to make the move after the bus stop chicane, which is very, very wise. So this is the last few corners of the lap, and now we start this big oval part that we have seen this video multiple times already. And now you can see how much the toe is actually affecting. So I'm now leading the race, but I have nobody in front of me breaking the air, make the hole in the air. So it's pretty much like fighting against the windmills, and I didn't even want to defend too hard there because it wouldn't make any sense here. He's moving actually in front of me, which is very nice, and then he's moving back to the right. Very nice defending, very nice racing. So he's making sure that I won't make any comeback right straight away. And Xavier Lopez is still right there behind me. Well, then we are at the end of lap 5, which at this point I started to think a little bit differently this whole situation, because I was able to keep up with them, but I wasn't really able to make a move. I wasn't really handing up my position over to Xavier, but I was just trying to break the toe from him, but he's getting the inside line here, and yeah. I lost the third position, but I didn't consider that a disaster. I thought maybe this is a good thing. I will now maybe have a double toe the next time around we coming out of the bus stop. And maybe I can do something differently this time. And this is, which I believe is at the end of lap 7. So yeah, I'm now trying to make a move on Xavier, or at least using the toe a little bit there. As you can see, all this fighting has actually led to the situation that the Scotty Angelo, who starts from 10th position, is now there on the 4th position, and it is now like a four-way fight for victory. We're almost going like a double file there, the first corner. A little bit side by side there, but then again, just didn't want to risk it this time. But yeah, I really need to pay attention to Scotty Angelo behind me as well. Lap 8, we just came out of the bus stop. No, actually we are taking the bus stop chicane here. So I'm now planning to, because I started to feel a little bit desperate with the Scotty Angelo behind me, so I now started to think that maybe I really need to get past by Xavier and challenge Tom Daly in front. So I'm trying to take the outside line here again, because I was already having like a huge speed difference. But then I realized I left the door open for Scotty Angelo. At this point I didn't want to move to the left, back to the left, because I thought that can potentially be a dangerous thing to do. You can see shaking my head there, and I wasn't really planning to do this. I wasn't really happy about the situation. But also going to this race, my goal was to have a clean race. And before the race I was thinking, like, if there's a situation where I need to choose between, for example, 3 and 4, I will take 4 happily. I will take the points and just be happy about it, especially after the first race, which was really chaotic for me. So this is now lap 10, start of lap 10, and I was following the battle in front from a distance. I saw Scotty Angelo, Tom Daly fighting quite harshly there, and I think here, yeah, Yeah, Scotty is going to make a little aggressive move there, but it was nice overtake, if you ask me. A little bit door contact there. Yeah, but luckily they both survived without any major damage. Nice move, aggressive driving. But this is exactly what I was now expecting to happen, so this guy started to fight, and it may lead to a situation where I can make something to happen. Then 1 lap later we are coming to the turning point of the race, so we see Xavier Lopez in front of me making a mistake. He brakes too late, maybe panics a little bit, touched the grass inside, lost control and take those guys out. That is of course very unfortunate thing to see, but mistakes happen, and that's racing. And now all like 3 or 4 laps to go now. I knew this is my chance if I just kept my head cool. But Xavier was still within the draft range, and it seems like he's not having too much damage. So I really need to pay attention to him still and keep my head cool and push forward. Yeah, and we are soon about to start the last lap. At this point I realized, I was checking the relative, I realized Xavier was actually lifting. He's letting those guys go pass by. Tom Daly, Scotty Angelo. So that is actually a very respectful thing to do, very like a gentleman gesture, and I really appreciate that. Of course, that will now almost like give me this win, that the win was handed to me like on a silver plate almost, but I'll take it. And this is now me coming over the finish line, so the gap behind at the end of the day was pretty much something like 4 seconds or something. So yeah, I'm really happy about the result. Got the pole position, that's 1 extra point for me, and then first win of the season for me, and it took only 2 races to achieve that, so very nice, very nice. And this is very good situation too, where we kind of lived the first a longer break. So the next race is in 3 weeks, and I guess that's all about today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and bye bye.